The Game Boy Pocket Sonar was a peripheral for the Game Boy, obviously, made by Bandai in 1998 that you could drop into bodies of water and use the associated software to locate fish. I haven't really mentioned this before, but I hope by now you realize that between the Game Boy printer, camera, sewing machine, and now this, that they really tried to push the Game Boy as like an actual computing device in a significant way. This guy only released in Japan and retailed for 14,800 yen, which would have been around 175 to 205 US dollars, which definitely was not cheap, and relegated this only to the most serious of fishermen, who also happened to be daily driving a Game Boy. Even in Japan, this thing wasn't easy to find, as quantities were scarce and retailers who sold it even more so, making units nowadays extremely difficult to come across, especially working ones. Considering the likelihood that this thing was consistently around water during its time spent in use, many units are now corroded beyond repair. There isn't a ton to say about the Pocket Sonar itself. It's entirely self-contained within the cartridge with a long dongle you drop into the water, and can detect fish-like motion from up to 20 meters away. It contains a fish encyclopedia and a fishing minigame for if you're getting bored, as will typically happen on fishing trips.